Voilà. Si on n'avait plus les PM, ça c'est le problème. Il me parlait dans mes oreilles. Là, je l'ai fait, il n'y a pas les sous-titres. Ouais, il y a plus de sous-titres là. Bon, j'ai un point de côté, pas mal. Et bonne nouvelle, les trucs là, les trucs ronds, les ruines là, les trucs uniques, et en fait, on peut les louper et les recollectionner par après en fait. Ça va jusqu'au coude là, l'affection. Un arc noir si je peux me permettre. Je pense pas qu'il y en ait ici les trucs. Pour l'instant. On est blessé, je pense, quand on ira un peu mieux, je pense qu'on pourra trouver.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren. And lonely.
J'ai pas changé de mode graphique, j'ai laissé le mode performance. Ben voilà, même si le mode, ouais, j'ai testé vite fait les modes qualité. Bon, l'autre mode, le mode genre RTX et tout, lui, bon, c'est mort, hein, ça pèse vraiment. Mais le mode, en fait, le mode qualité, lui, est aussi fluide que celui-là, enfin un peu moins quand même, mais il est fluide, mais pas autant que celui-là. Mais en fait, quand on tourne la caméra, il y a une espèce de flou qui se met autour du personnage. Paf. Là, il y est aussi, mais moins, quoi. Il est moins prononcé sur celui-là. Côté. Ah, maman.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Non.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree.
Ça va?
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if
Tranquille,
dancing.
ça va, ça. Mieux qu'elle au moins. De l'autre côté, elle a un peu plus.
For the first time in years, she felt a ray of
Ah, une
hope.
rune. Allez, sur moi des mots doux.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund.
Coucouzi.
His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Enfouir. Passez par là. Monter à l'échelle. Vous allez monter à l'échelle, hein. Oui, j'ai vu. Bon, oui. Ah, en fait, j'hésite et j'ai peur d'aller dans la bonne direction. Je vois plus le fantôme. Vas-y, dans le doute, je prends l'échelle. Je pense pas que je puisse, mais bon. Normal, elle peut prendre l'échelle. Elle peut la prendre. Ah là, ça va mieux, là. Ah. Oui.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-haut? Pas quand même que je trouve une rune actuellement, c'est compliqué. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut? J'ai même plus d'épée. Je vais me battre avec mes... enfin sans rien. J'ai même pas de couteau. Ah, faut que j'aille là-bas. Viens là-bas. J'y vais. Go. J'ai hâte du 2. Hâte d'être au le 21 mai pour faire le 2. Le même. C'est plus court. Elle va plus vite. Derrière le bateau. Non, on passe pas, ça passe. Je suis curieux de savoir ce que ça fait si on débloque tout. À part avoir un trophée, un succès.
But Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Et monsieur, faut pas crier dans mes oreilles comme ça.
Like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed,
dans mes oreilles, l'autre.
Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
J'espère qu'il n'y a pas de mob à taper parce que vu que j'ai plus d'épée, c'est compliqué à prendre des dés à taper. Ah, je peux mettre des coups de pied.
Day after day,
Je vais par ici.
watching from
La porte
afar,
est
she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out
Hey, hey.
forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
J'attends qu'il ait fini de parler parce que si tu pars si tu pars avant qu'il ait fini de parler, il se passe qu'en fait on n'entend plus la voix. En fait la voix elle est liée au tout. C'est un piège dans la merde. L'arbre monte. Oh. Ça me rappelle un peu quand même à Pluck Tel, l'air de rien. Rien à voir mais.
It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Il y aura pas de, je pense qu'il n'y a pas de version CD du jeu.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learned all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering would have been for nothing!
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Comme ça, t'as les 5 jours d'Early Access.
The light by the tree.
Can you see him?
You want to believe it, but
Is he
he's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing
Une rune,
lives
ça?
here.
C'est un...
You won't survive.
You met
Pas
him
pour
by the
interagir
tree.
avec le message, je pense.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying
Ouais,
to
bon.
tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
On va voir si j'en ai loupé entre temps. Ah ben non, j'ai le
As
dernier.
Sigmund and
Ah non, c'est
Cynthia
l'avant-dernier,
are
pardon.
being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an
manque
armful of
un.
straw into the
Ah
grave.
mais ouais, mais non. Il peut en manquer un, mais comme j'ai dit, pour moi c'est aléatoire ça.
Is Sigmund's sword,
Par la
the
zone.
gift of
Alors
Odin.
c'est vrai, c'est le dernier pilier, mais pas le dernier
They
symbole.
cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death.
Ouais, aussi, je sais qu'il y a une version bêta. Je crois.
Sigmund
T'as
calls
t'as
to
la
his sister to
version
come out,
bêta.
so that she may
T'as
live and be honored.
une clause bêta launcher, mais ça
She
c'est...
does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she
Ouais, t'as le
says,
pass de butin de la saison.
and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a
Après ça va, c'est
price
pas...
to pay.
Hop, bon, il me manquait un, mais maintenant, c'est savoir où est-ce que je l'ai loupé. Est-ce qu'il est ici, ou est-ce que c'est le dernier pilier comme j'ai dit, et d'abord, j'ai loupé un au début. Ah, mais il est là, parfait, je les ai tous. Parfait, parfait. Objectif, faire tous les trophées. Les succès.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a
Mais
fierce
ça,
great
Xbox le
warrior
sort
who
sur,
fought
sur
many
Play
battles.
5 avec l'option 3D claquée au sol là qui fait vendre des casques à des milliers de, à des centaines d'euros juste pour de la 3D, c'est bon.
Sigmund saw that he
C'est bon.
only had one eye.
C'est bon. Elles sont dans tes oreilles,
Man
mais
raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his
je les ai
end.
tous. Dans le prochain, il y en a 4.
Dying, he tells his wife
On voit la durée
she
du
is a
chapitre. Hein.
child,
On voit que le dernier
and that
chapitre
her
il est
son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments
Ah non,
of
pas
his
si long que ça,
sword.
parce qu'après il y a... Ouais, non.
The sword named Gram.
C'est bon, j'ai tout, parfait. Ah, je réinstalle d'abord. Pour Xbox, ça aussi.
Take the sword.
A sword.
Take it.
Dillian left it for you.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it.
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Grammar. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard.
Ok.
The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shaft. Go to the shaft. Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus.
J'ai peur, hein. J'ai peur qu'il y ait des mobs ou quoi.
Use your
Ouais, je me focus.
look.
Et je parle pas du truc à l'œil sur son oreille.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Quoi? On s'est téléporté donc, mais je suis pas.
Burial mound.
Moi je suis pas d'accord pour ça, hein. Me téléporter comme ça.
So strange that we go to such lengths
Hey,
to
où?
bury death.
Bon, techniquement il peut pas avoir d'ennemis.
Something so very
Mais j'ai peur qu'il y ait une phase de discrétion ou une connerie du genre.
inevitable.
Il y a un enfer.
It's as if
Vraiment,
we could
c'est mon
hide
pire, c'est le pire truc que j'ai peur.
because we have no
C'est ça, c'est d'avoir une phase que tu peux
But when it comes
démonter la gueule parce que t'as pas
and
d'arme.
forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Là, il est par là.
Dead in
Mais attends, moi je psychote. Il y a des trucs à récupérer.
Why would Dillian do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? It can't be done. He would never bring you here. Dillian wouldn't have go in there. Go in. You have
Sombre
to
là
go.
dedans.
Take the torch. It's
Ah,
too
attends.
dark. Take it.
Même les voix me disent de.
Careful. You have to be
Même
able
temps.
to see.
Pardon?
Who's there?
Rien. C'est mon estomac.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
En fait, sachant que tu peux. En fait, ce qui me fait plus bader, c'est pas le jeu qui fait peur. C'est le sachant que tu peux ne pas finir le jeu à cause de la marque noire. C'est surtout ça. Si je fais prendre trop de dégâts et tout,
There he is.
ça rajoute un challenge en mode
There he is.
t'as qu'une chance pour faire le jeu quoi.
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
How could you? You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
J'aille où? Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Ah. Un soulevé, hein, je peux. Un mur. Une énigme à la con, ça, non? Passe demi-tour, peut-être? Ah putain, ok. Ok, ok.
I'll find him.
Oh, ça sent le labyrinthe. Oh, ça pue le labyrinthe, ça. C'est toi qui le dis.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice?
Je me fais pas bader, les gars.
Not Dillian.
Don't touch the course.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save
Il y a
you.
une rune là-bas, j'y vais.
Too scary.
Oh, mes couilles.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je vais par là.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him. It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared.
Look.
Slip through your fingers once again.
Think
You don't
clearly.
recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize.
Ah, c'est compliqué de le dire.
You know where you are.
She doesn't.
Listen for his
Bon, bah, il faut bien que j'aille par.
Dillian,
Je vais la voir. Hein.
where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Direction la voie? Peut-être direction là-bas.
Clues.
What is it?
What's different?
There's a clue.
Vas-y, droite. Ça m'a... Mais... Ah. En fait, je vais aussi trouver les totems là. Or, gauche. Non, pas là, ça c'est où ce que je... Ça c'est où ce que je suis d'abord. Ça vient de celui-là, c'est le même chemin. Oh, le bordel. Oh, lui me faire tatouer la prison.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
That's not Dillian.
Herver disguises
Bon, t'as
himself
retrouvé,
as
toi.
a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough.
Joli.
Damn the Northmen to hell.
Vas-y, souffre en silence, frérot. Il me manque deux. Panique pas, ma soeur, parce que si tu me fais paniquer aussi, on est dans la merde. Ah, c'est le même chose. Je suis un bonhomme. La position... Attends, on peut les allumer, ça? La position de faiblesse que je vais avoir.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
What's in there?
What's in there?
What is it?
A secret room. It's not Dillian.
There's no way. Find a way.
Là, ça
There
se
has to be a
rapproche.
way.
Vous prenez cette voix de merde là.
There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop.
Regardez. C'est par où ce que je viens ça. On m'a drogué à mon insu, c'est moi. Oh, je joue pas vrai pourtant.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Ah, putain, j'ai badé, j'ai cru que... Ok, mais j'en ai loupé deux, je crois, là, non?
It's done. You did it, but there's more. Keep going. There's more.